and it's always really nice to have that feeling when you go, oh man, that's cool.
Well, I told you once and I told you twice, but you never listen to my advice.
The first, and it wasn't really conceptual as a cover, it was conceptual as a shoot, was in '66 when I did what became Between the Buttons for the Rolling Stones. By that moment in time, I felt confident enough as a photographer and confident enough in my relationship with the Stones to feel that I was able to contribute something visually within my photographs, not just photograph the band in a particular way, but to add an element to the picture. So I made a homemade filter of glass and Vaseline and black card, which I hope would create a sort of strange, ethereal, druggy, acidy feel that would seem to capture the sort of cultural feeling of that moment.
She would never say where she came from.
The Stones always recorded in the night, starting about 10:30, going through until 5 or 6 in the morning. And I would hang out with them and photograph those sessions. And when we tumbled out into the dawn, it was always a pretty great feeling. I mean, it was exciting, and you felt worn out and exhausted and stoned and hungover. But I remember doing this and turning around, coming out of Olympic Studios in Barnes, turning around and looking at them and think, bloody hell, they really look like the Rolling Stones. And I suggested that that was a great time to do a session, so we agreed. And I took them to Primrose Hill because it was a high point in North London. I thought we'd catch good early morning light. It was November. It was very cold, and I had my filter, and we walked up the hill, and I took a series of pictures in about 20 minutes that I hoped would become a cover.
Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday. Who could hang a name on you when you changed with every new day? Still I'm gonna miss you.
And Andrew saw the pictures later that day, and he loved them, and he was on the shoot with us, guiding us. And that was, in a way, the first conceptual cover, the first session that I did with this sole purpose of trying to make a record cover.